It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Big Daddy Kelly is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matty, we get the opportunity to watch the reigning National League Pitcher of the Month go to work. So obviously, I'm pretty excited to see about how he attacks these hitters. He's shown a lot of confidence on the mound right now, and that confidence can sometimes be a pitcher's greatest weapon.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Black is there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Now, how do they go about taking down their big rival, Harold?
Well, the key here, Matt, is clearly execute. They got to catch the ball, and if you get an opportunity to hit and run, you got to do that on the offensive side. This is the type of team that has to generate and make their own things happen in order to force mistakes on the other team.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Red is there now, and he has it. Two gone.
Batting third, first baseman Matt Carpenter.
So stepping in, Matt Carpenter. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Bases are empty here with two men out. Here's a high pop-up. Watts is there for it, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. It's the Cardinals nothing. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Lance Lynn gets the start for St. Louis in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he's been good. He's had a solid season. If you look at his strikeout to walk ratio, it's 2-to-1, so that means he's around the plate. He's going to continue to dominate a little bit. But I think the key for him to continue to be successful is stay on the same mindset, pitch by pitch, inning by inning. We'll see if he executes that in this game.
Coming to the plate now, Kiki Bones, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Harold Reynolds, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And Matt, the other thing, both teams are on a winning streak right now. I love watching good baseball. So nothing's better than watching 2 teams that are on a winning streak collide. So we're going to get some good baseball hopefully in this game.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
Digging in the switch hitter, Rusty Red, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Grichuk racing back. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
There's not a hotter hitter in all of baseball, folks. As the guy on the mound can attest, he's seeing everything they're throwing at him well right now, and he's not missing them either.
Into the box for his first at-bat in this one, Rico Black. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Bases are empty, one man out. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Pham is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fourth, third baseman, J.J. Watts.
Coming to the plate now, J.J. Watts. He begins this one with the fourth best batting average in the National League. Two out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Well, that's it.
And a fastball that just misses inside. Lynn's ready. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here comes the payoff pitch. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a two-out single.
Well, that base hit right there is his 12th game. He's got a base hit now in a row. And you start thinking about it, everybody around the country is paying a little more attention to him. This is where the pressure starts to mount. Let's see how long he can carry this streak.
Standing in, Chubby Ali. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. A runner on first with two away. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Matt, Jansen's going to remind you of those Brave games we used to watch with Maddox and Glavine and Smoltz were pitching because he's got a wide zone. He's going to take us back to the 90s calling balls off the plate.
Swing and a little tapper. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Here's Randall Grichuk, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Standing in now, Jed Jerko. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Into the box, Yadier Molina. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. He'll try again, 1-2. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. But the Cards are able to tie things up on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd, all even at 1 apiece. Standing in, Antonio Moose. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this will be fouled away. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Ready with the 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Jerko is there for it. 1 away.
Time for a look at the Majestic defensive alignment for the Cardinals. And I'm looking at Stephen Piscotty. You can play this guy all over the diamond. That seems to be the theme. He fits right into those versatile players. He's right at the top of the list.
At the plate, Shorty Mack. He enters play with an even 50 RBIs to this point. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A fastball down near the shoe tops. 1 out, nobody on. Boy, sure taking his sweet time down there at the plate. He'll step out yet again. fastball. Strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8th, right fielder.
Stepping in, Coco Brown. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Another one sent foul. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he may be a little winded up there after this long at-bat, so he'll step out and ask for time. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full, all tied at 1-1. It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to this MLB Network broadcast from Wrigley Field. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Nope.
Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Mack ranging into the outfield. 1 down.
Batting 9th, the pitcher number 31, Lance Lynn.
Into the box now, Lance Lynn. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now he'll step off and rethink this. Here it comes on 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Aledmus Diaz. And this one's taken for ball 4. So good work there as the Redbirds have got a 2-out base runner.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup have been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with the base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Striding in once again, Stephen Piscotty. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now he'll step off and fire to the bag, and he's back in standing. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Now at the plate, Big Daddy Kelly.
He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League.
One and two now as this catches the outer half. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1 and 2. Ready on 1 and 2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2 and 2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
This is on the ground over to first. Yeah, and that is through into right, and not what you want to do on the mound as he allows the opposing pitcher to reach to lead off the inning.
You always hear about position players grinding out at bats. That's the pitcher grinding one out. That's a special at bat when he can do that to the opposing pitcher and wear him down.
In now, Kiki Bones. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Pham going back on it. He's there and records the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, center fielder, Rusty Red.
Digging in for his second at bat, Rusty Red. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Trying to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And he is out at second base.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rico Flack. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Now batting, third baseman, J.J. Watts.
Digging in to try it again, J.J. Watts. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
Well, that fooled him right there. Clearly, he was not sitting on that curveball. He couldn't pull the trigger.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Lynn comes set. 1-2 on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Another 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. 2 down, runners at first and second. And now he'll again ask for time. And one thing you don't want to do is get a pitcher too riled up out there. Now another 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a double steal try here. Throw down.
Hey, one of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And now here's the third time he's stepped out. Talk about breaking up a guy's rhythm. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This one's flared out toward left. Diaz onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. Ready for another chance? Stephen Piscotty. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Ready on 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Now look at the screen here, okay? That ball is inside off the zone, inside off the plate, and he still was able to pull his hands inside and get a base hit.
Into the box now, Rendell Gritchick. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lays off. 2-2 now. The 2-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, Jed Jerko. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up on the backhand. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. Digging in now, Johnny Peralta. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Johnny Peralta.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Stepping into the box, Yadier Molina, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but 3 men are left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1. Settling in now, Chubby Ali. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Standing in now, Antonio Moose. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in, Shorty Mack. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. He's running towards second. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. A tag, and he's out as he can't get back in time.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pham ranging back at the track. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Stepping in now, Coco Brown. Drilled to the right side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
The 8-hitter gets a base hit. You know how important that is? Now the pitcher has to hit in this inning, and he doesn't lead off next inning, possibly clogging the bases or starting the inning with basically 1 out. That's a big hit.
Into the box now. Big Daddy Kelly. Pitch misses. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 2-1 Chicago. In now, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bones has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Now at the plate, Lance Lynn comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Trying to send him packing for the second time. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. Ready for another shot now. Aledmus Diaz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Red is after it. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Cardinals. They still trail it here 2-1. Now at the plate, Big Daddy Kelly. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. This ball will be chopped foul. Again, a 1-2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. The 2-2 one more time. High pop up. Carpenter will wait on it. One gone.
The left fielder, number 30, Packey-Bones.
Digging in once again, Packey-Bones. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
1-2.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Ready once again, Rusty Red. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chopper foul.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Into the box, Rico Black. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. 2 out with the man at first. Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. A runner on first with 2 away. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. And again a throw over. A dive, but he's back. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now a throw over and the runner back. Runners on the move for second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, you can't be too upset giving up a base hit on that one. I mean, the ball was out of the zone. You had 2 strikes on the hitter. He chased a bad ball. He just got a base hit. Sometimes that happens.
In now, J.J. Watts. Swing and a liner. Foul. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch skied in the air to straightaway left. Grichuk is there, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Red patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Standing in now, Matt Carpenter. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Digging in to try it again, Rendell Grichuk. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
One and 2, here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Stepping in now, Jed Jerko had nibbled the corner there but missed. 2-1. Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back in standing. 2 out with the man at first. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. That gets down and the inning continues. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Now batting, third baseman, Johnny Peralta.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box now, Johnny Peralta. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And a real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And here's a ball hit in the air. Watts in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Cubs 2 and the Cardinals 1. Kevin Segrist enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 46, Kevin Segrist.
Chubby Ali will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Into the box, Antonio Moose in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready on 1 and 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3 and 2. Now here it comes. Line drive to center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Standing in now, Shorty Mack. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2 and 1 now. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate. And he will make the catch here just in front of the first row, and that will end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 7th inning coming up. Cubs lead it 2-1. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Striding in once again, Yadier Molina. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Calvin Kelly comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Pee-wee Kelly is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Pee-wee Kelly.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tommy Pham.
Digging in once again, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. 3-1, here it is. Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Matt Adams will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Matt Adams.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Red over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cards leave 1. They're down 2-1.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher coming on now, and the call's gone out for the big guy, right-hander Jonathan Broxton. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Coco Brown. A hit in 2 tries so far. This is pulled into right. Piscotty is there to put it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Calvin Kelly. A little bit outside. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty is under this one, and there's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 30, Kiki Bones.
Ready once again, Kiki Bones. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Broxton sets. Here it is on 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Throw on to Carpenter gets him, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still lead it 2-1. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Here's Matt Carpenter. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hard hit toward the hole and into left field for a 1-out hit.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Into the box now, Rendell Gritchick, and he missed with it. Ball 4, so that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Colton Wong will come on now and pinch run here.
Wong.
Here's Jed Jerko now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a changeup right down the middle.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Brown ranging back, still going back, and they have taken the lead. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and they will jump ahead here. It's now 4-2.
Well, when you're all over the place location-wise, sometimes you're just happy to get the ball anywhere near the strike zone. Problem with that is one right there in the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box, Johnny Peralta. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Brown going back to the track, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Line, but speared on a hop.
And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But the Cards strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's now a 4-2 St. Louis lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Zach Duke is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 29,
Greg Garcia will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Jose Martinez will come in as well as a part of the double switch.
Jose Martinez.
Rusty Red will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Here comes the payoff pitch. Ball line foul, as that'll get over the Cubs dugout. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He'll try it again, 3-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. The next 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back standing. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. There he goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw.
Got him.
And they got him. Boy, Molina put that one right where it needed to be.
Man, that just seemed like an unnecessary steal attempt there. Down by 2, that run doesn't mean much at all. The tying run is at the plate, at least he was. Let him try to make something happen, or at least keep the line moving.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty is right there, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, J.J. Watt.
Ready for another shot now, J.J. Watts. Three and one, here it is. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Digging in the switch hitter, Pee-wee Kelly. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Here it comes on 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And the pitch on 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another chance? Tommy Pham. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Greg Garcia. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Aledmys Diaz.
In now, Aledmys Diaz. He flew out in his last at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Sun-Hwan Oh enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 26.
So digging in now, Antonio Moose, over 2 with a walk for him so far. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Jerko fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, second baseman, Shorty Mack.
Standing in, Shorty Mack. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Mack is retired, 2 down now.
Right fielder, Coco
Into the box,
Brown.
Coco Brown. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll get in there safely.
Down to the final out, you get an infield single.
Next
Anything to cling on to a little bit of life. Let's see if this sparks the rally.
Now at the plate, Calvin Kelly. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 2 out with the man at first. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. Three and 1. Here it is. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Martinez racing back, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
4-2 the final score today. Jonathan Broxton earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Sun Hwan-oh earns the save out of the bullpen, his 13th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis.